Did you remember to defrost the chicken?
Oh, I didn't. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
I guess cereal for dinner?
Cereal it is.
Hey, how was practice today? Great. I scored 2 goals. Wow, that's super.
Real proud of you, Pumpkin.
Did you?
You wouldn't mount a ceiling fan on the floor, just like you wouldn't have anyone but Morgan & Morgan handle your injury case.
There you go, a familiar ad for those who've seen countless creative TV commercials for the personal injury law firm Morgan & Morgan through the years. Now the man at the center of that business, John Morgan, is out with a new book sharing lessons from his rise as a paper boy. And he says it's always the paper boys you have to watch out for. In Kentucky, to the founder of a mega firm, the key to the success, according to Morgan, is not just hard work, but a lot of luck. And John joins us now. His new book is called Life is Luck, Lessons from a Paper Boy and How to Improve Your Luck. Good to see you.
It's good to see you.
So we've known each other for a while. I told everybody you were going to tell about your debut on Scarborough Country. It was a great one.
It was very exciting for me. I had never been on national television, and all of a sudden Joe invites me to come on national television. I was like, my God, this is my moment to get my own show. And it was 10 o'clock at night, Scarborough Country. I took a shower at my home. I drove maybe an hour to Universal Studio. I went into a room, just me and somebody else, and I waited and I waited and I waited. And then the clock kept going. It was almost 11 o'clock, Scarborough Country. So it's my moment. I come on.
Your family's all waiting.
My family, everybody's at home. Everybody's at home. I actually put cologne on before I went. and my family's all waiting to see me, the hero. And I go on, and he's going to ask me a question about nursing home. He says, well, tell me the greatest crisis with nursing home. I said, well, Joe, 40% of nursing home workers have a criminal record. That's the last thing I got to say. Immediately after that, Joe said, John, we're going to have to break away. There's a dog floating down a river on a log.
That sounds right.
Scarborough on a log. On a log. And we want to have you back someday to talk about nursing home abuse. But now we're going. And then the next thing I look up, there's this dog on a branch floating down, I don't know what river. And then that was it.
That was breaking news.
So now I'm driving home in the dark.
With the cologne
on. With the cologne, brute. And I'm like, what just happened? As I'm driving down I-4, which where presidential elections are decided in America.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed because now I got to go home and my family's there. And when I walked in the door, my family looked at me like,
loser,
you poor SOB. The hero is home. And I got maybe... So this is my return.
This is it today.
To Scarborough Country.
22 years later.
22 years later, I'm back on the big time.
Return.
Yes.
Very special edition of Scarborough Country this morning.
And John, listen, we're so sorry. We're going to have to end it there. There is, out of Fort Worth, Texas, a squirrel has mounted a water ski. And so John, you know, it's so fascinating. Everybody, you know, captains of the universe love to go out and talk about being self-made men or self-made women. And you certainly have just reached a level that is extraordinary, largest personal injury firm in America, probably the world. But you say, hey, it's not me being a self-made man. So much of it is luck. And this is an important concept. And I see Donnie agreeing with you. Talk about luck and the role it plays and how you sort of harness that luck at the right time.
Well, when I got listed on the Forbes list, it was jarring because you don't expect that. All of a sudden you just wake up one day and there it is. And then I started thinking about how it all happened. You go all the way back. And when I went all the way back, I went back to my paper route in Lexington, Kentucky. The one thing, I don't know if any of you, I know you were a paper boy because we talked about it, but the paper boy is born with a genetic seed. There's something inside that paper boy, paper girl. Oprah was a paper girl. Walt Disney was a paper boy, Martin Luther King. And it happens early. And that's luck. That's luck to have that entrepreneurial seed. And so I kind of took that paper route all the way through life. And my final answer was there was 1,000 left turns, 1,000 right turns, 1,000 U-turns. And then I ended up here today. One different turn. I met my wife because I decided to go to a daily mass that I didn't go to daily mass, and that's where I met my wife. If I don't go to the mass that day on a Wednesday at the University of Florida, I don't have my wife, I don't have my 4 kids, I don't have my grandkids. One turn. And so I started thinking about all that, and I decided to write the book to talk about luck, because luck doesn't just happen. Luck happens when you're looking for opportunity. And so the book is about enhancing luck, finding luck, turning bad luck into good luck, making failure your friend, but not necessarily pat myself on the back. Everybody who's successful wants to say, it's me, it's me, it's me, it's me, and it's not, it's not, it's not.
The really successful guys recognize luck. They were, any guy I've ever met, women who really made it big, whatever that definition is, they go, and I was lucky. You need those breaks. You create your breaks, obviously, but I'm so happy you did an entire book about it, because it's there. I mean, it's
well,
there.
Patrick Kennedy wrote me yesterday, Ted's son, and said that that's what his grandfather used to say all the time, that it was luck that gave him a lot of what he had.
What about dealing with failure and getting up off the mat when you fail at something?
When you fail at something, I once opened up an attraction in D.C. that failed, called the National Museum of Crime and Punishment. I loved it, but it didn't work in D.C. for a lot of reasons. I moved it to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, where my other attractions are. I made a prison, and I called it Alcatraz East. That failure in D.C. prints money hand over fist in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And it was hard to do because I knew it was good. I knew everybody loved it, but I wasn't making money. I was breaking even. So that failure, and by the way, if you don't let failure be your friend, you're missing the greatest asset in your life, because those failures are the markers through the woods that when you go through it again, there you go left, you go right, you go straight. You've already made those mistakes. And so if you don't make that failure your friend, you miss out on Alcatraz East and Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, where I also, you'll love this, I have 4 cars there. I have Ted Bundy's VW. I got John Dillinger's sedan. I got the Bonnie and Clyde death car, and the piece de resistance, OJ's Bronco. So if any of you all, have
OJ's Bronco?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, I was going to go to Dollywood, but I'm coming there now.
There we go.
You can do both. Go to
Please.
Pigeon Forge. A lot of people tuning in this morning will say, oh, I know him. I know him from all those ads. So I'm curious how this fits into the business you built, which was a personal injury firm, which is now so successful. You're in everybody's homes with this advertising campaign. What's been the key to that, to building that kind of an empire, really?
Well, if I would tell somebody about, and I didn't really have a plan when I started, but when I wrote the book, here's the key. First of all, the worst luck that could ever happen to a family happened to us. My brother was paralyzed at 18. That changed everything. That changed my life, the way he was treated. And then I started off on this journey. But what I think I did right that I didn't know I was doing right, and this is how you scale, is I kept pouring my profits into new cities instead of pouring it into new boats, new cars. And so the first year I ever made $1 million, I was 41 years old. Well, that's shocking. No, because I was pouring all my money back into going to Tampa, going to Jacksonville, going to Atlanta, and now the whole country. And, my first year advertising, I spent $100,000, had to borrow money from the bank, had to pay COD before they run my ad.
What do you spend now?
I'll spend $600 million this year.
On advertising?
Wow. All advertising.
Wow.
Social. Yeah, $600 million.
And you expect that to possibly double soon, right?
It's going to double because we have another domain called injury.com that I bought for a lot of money. And so we're going to do that as well. So,
okay. Well, John Morgan, life is luck. Thank you so much for being with us. This went much better than the first time.
I wish that you could find the clip is in the archives at Scarborough.
Hey, TJ,
we'll find it.
If you could find me being
We're looking.
off.
they're looking. So I got TJ in there, who's the director, and it was there from day one in Scarborough Country. So we're going to find the clip. and we will play it for you.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
Good to meet you,
It's
John.
great to have
Appreciate
you.
it.
The new book, you got to read it. I absolutely love it. Life is Luck. Lessons from a Paperboy and How to Improve Your Luck. Author and attorney John Morgan. Thank you so much.